everyone, welcome back to the next video. In today's video we will be continuing on how to integrate GraphQL with Spring Boot. So in this video I have created one query for getting list of all user as well as mutation for creating a post. So I'll just go to my application and I'll quickly start it. Once it is started, I'll just refresh this. Okay, and I'll show you first add user mutation, which we already did in last video, but given that I'm using H2 database, the database gets cleared out as soon as I close my server. Okay, so I got this user ID for this particular user which I have added. Now I will create a post, but inside author ID I will replace it with my newly created user, and if I click on send, here you can see I'm able to see the author as well as the post which I have added. Now for the post which I have added, now the same thing using query. So if I want to get list of all the users, so I can just use this query, and if I run this, here you can see I'm getting all the users as well as their post. And if I want to get post, a list of all the posts which we already saw in last video, so here you can see I can use something like this, getting list of post and their author associated with it. Now let's see how to do this. So first what you will have to do is you will have to go to user.java, and here I have forgot one important step. So inside mapped by, you will have to write author over here, which I forgot previously. Next what I did was I will just go to schemas.graphql, and here I have added this get users query for getting list of all users. And in mutation I have added the add post input, which returns a post back, and inside input I have just added this add post input, which takes a title, description and author ID. Next I'll just go to demo application again. You will have to go to user repository.java. so first inside user repository.java I have added this method called find by post ID to find this particular user by post ID. Next so I have refactored my post resolver, so I'll just show you this post resolver as well as user resolver side by side so that you know what I have refactored. So firstly all things related to user has been removed from post. Okay, so here you can see that inside user resolver I have again marked it as @controller. If you want, you can copy all this import, and I have auto-wired our user service. Then this thing was present inside post resolver, which I have moved over here. Also the mutation mapping was present inside post resolver, I have moved it inside user resolver. And for getting the list of all queries, I have just marked it as @query mapping. This name should be same whatever you have defined inside your schemas.graphql file. So I'll just show you that. So get users, same thing should be defined over here, and we are just calling user service.get users. And over here for adding a particular post I have added @mutation mapping, and now this add post method name should be same what you have defined over here. Also this add post input should be same, so I have added, so I want this name to be post input, I don't want it to be add post input. So to overcome that, you can mark @argument, and inside that you can pass add post input. If you don't do this, then you will have to write something like this and remove this as well. Okay, but yeah, choose whatever feel right to you. Then you will have to go to the service class, and if I go to user service.java, here you can see I have created the same thing, service transactional, it is a user repository. And here find by post ID, previously we were using this post entity and then returning the user, but here we can just call user repository.find by post ID, pass the post ID and then return the user. Similarly for adding the user and for getting list of all the users, same thing. And for post service.java, again post repository, user repository. Typically you don't need to have user repository, we will refactor this in future videos. So this is for getting all post, getting post by author, getting the get post. And here for this method, particular method, I had to use the user repository, so I'm calling the find by id post input dot get author id, or else I'm throwing an error in case the user id is not found. From that user I'm creating this post, and from that we call post repository dot save post and then return the created post. Now you might be getting an error over here, so you will have to go to post.java. Also you need to add this bit of constructor as well, because we did not add this constructor before, so I added this constructor as well. So I've shown you user repository, user resolver, user service, also add post input. Yeah, I think I forgot that. So I've created one more class called add post input, which takes title, description, author ID. I've created constructor for that, and similarly getters and setter for all of this stuff as well. And add post input I have shown you, post service also I have shown you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.